Jason Kenney won the leadership contest for the United Conservative Party with a majority 61.1% of the membership vote over the weekend. And now that Kenney is in, did you know the whole world is going to end? According to the left, progressives on the internet went absolutely bananas over this one thing Jason Kenney said in his acceptance speech.
We are one step closer to a government focused on prosperity so that we have the means to be a compassionate and generous society.
A quick look at the Progressive Dictionary tells us they think this means Kenney has a blackened heart and doesn't care about people. This means common sense, science, humanity, and compassion are completely out the window. Ooh, hashtag scary. Some in the media are saying this is one of the most asinine statements ever. But of course, the left completely fails to acknowledge that this same prosperity is what funds the social programs that they love so much. They completely gloss over the fact that the NDP are spending us into record debt, businesses started losing confidence in Rachel Notley from the get-go, and the Alberta government's policies are driving investors away in droves. But what's really interesting is the reaction from political strategists and analysts like Stephen Carter, who helped bring left-of-center politicians like former Premier Alison Redford and Mayor Naheed Nenshi into office. Here, he compares Jason Kenney to, wait for it, I know this is going to be a huge surprise, Donald Trump. This makes no sense. Kenney has been critical of Trump, and especially when it comes to issues affecting Canadians. In this article from Global News, he called the president's travel ban an act of political theater after pointing out the negative effects on Canadian citizens traveling to the U.S. that were born in the 7 countries listed. And now that Jason Kenney has won the leadership, UCP MLA Dave Rodney has announced his retirement, which paves the way for the new Conservative leader to seek the nomination in Calgary-Lougheed. And his chances of winning that seat are pretty high. It's considered a Conservative stronghold, where right-wingers have taken that seat since the riding was created in 1993. Carter seems to think this is some kind of conspiracy to oust progressives from the party, while Rodney says it was an honor to step aside. And then there are activists like Mike Morrison, who took to the internet to project hysteria over the win, quickly insisting that Kenney and anyone that voted for him are mean, sad homophobes that put LGBTQ lives at risk. Of course, Morrison's referring to controversial Bill 10 giving parental control to schools when it comes to kids coming out of the closet. The left suggests that outing LGBTQ kids to their parents might result in suicides. Taking a look at the stats from Human Services Alberta, the LGBTQ community does experience adversity, with 44% of LGBTQ youth experiencing suicidal thoughts compared with 26% of heterosexuals. But are we really to believe over 60% of the UCP membership wants to cause harm to this community, in some cases including to their own children? It actually looks more like parents just want the government to step aside and let them treat coming out as a private matter. Isn't the left's reaction telling? Jason Kenney, United Conservatives, won the leadership, and now he'll be running for a seat in the legislature. So far, he's executed his plan almost seamlessly when it comes to political campaigns. Actually, many activists like Morrison even got a UCP membership to vote against Jason Kenney. It didn't work, and now they're absolutely frantic over his majority win. You might recall that Calgary's notoriously progressive mayor, who called everyone that didn't vote for him racist, came very close to conceding to a relatively unknown candidate. That's due in large part because his campaign was much more organized. But Jason Kenney is one Conservative that can out-organize the left. He just proved it. And that's something Rachel Notley and her supporters must be worried about. For the Rebel.media, I'm Holly Nicholas. Thanks for watching. For more of the great news and analysis that you just won't find anywhere else, visit our website, like our Facebook page, and follow our Twitter account so you don't miss a thing.